This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings may be available in the settings menu at any time. No thank you. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have damn it! Have noted the game's age rating in your region. Yeah! And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Yeah, I totally noted the age rating. How would I even... I have to look on Steam, but let's just not go back to how old I was when I watched this series for the first time. I agree! Game not suitable for you. God! I've been wanting to play this game for so what's the big plan? Pokemon Master Picture here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, if you have no idea what this game is, that warning, I'd scare you. Am I gonna explain anything? Absolutely not. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, giving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. God, that would kill me. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. No, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but kind of works at because you've known each other for so long. I know that exactly! We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. She would get tired of waiting up. She's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I wouldn't! Not because I would feel bad, that would just draw more attention to me. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crossroad and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like we're thinking about ignoring this. Mean, Master.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. You did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Well... whatever you say, Sayori. We crossed the street together and make our way to school. Also, yes, I'm going to be reading every single bit of dialogue, so... yeah. Also don't know what a good spot to end the episode would be. But you know what? We'll cross that road when we get there. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly What? What is this word? Speckled. What? Okay, It is speckled! Okay. I thought I was just saying that wrong. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Neither am I. Haven't been looking either. Neither am I.
And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says she's going on about. Dory likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking... I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
I already can't socialize, Sayori.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
The hell's a NEET? That really it? Not in education, employment, or training. Oh. Okay, yep, it's an acronym.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
You at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I get... Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why oh my god! I swear to god I can read. More than that, More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Would like to know, I have seen the original Doki Doki Literature Club a bunch of times. Do I remember it? I remember things? Do I remember all of it? No. But I have avoided everything surrounding Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So any new content in this version, I have avoided. But whatever new content is here is just straight up new. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. It does not ever feel like that. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. They already... Ugh. God. This is gonna test my reading skills. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come... Oh my freaking god! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. Ah! But I just saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come by my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever really aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, he inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yep. I don't have interest in literature. Some books will surprise me, specifically school books that I don't care about reading. At least some, only one is surprised me, and I guess Harry Potter counts as well. But like, give me one of the many FNAF books and I'll be interested in reading them. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door and hits me straight in the face.
Everyone, the new member is here!
Told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Would it kill the atmosphere?
God, what fucking voice do I give you? Dude. I can't really swear this much better. God, what voice do I give you? You know what, we're just gonna roll with it? Roll with whatever, if it changes, it changes. It's not my fault.
Master, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, that's debatable. I hate the fact that I was looking towards you.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore him when she gets moody.
Sayori, oh, what did I just grab? A battery. Okay. Put that back. Sayori says it. But oh, wait! I can press space to get through that. Huh. Well, isn't it? Yeah, history. I can just go here. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girl.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Natsuki and Sayori. Just gonna reverse that and roll with it. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica is that right?
Yes?
That's right. It's great to see you again. See?
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. So that means we know each other. Obviously. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down. Come sit down, Master. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. Got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well?
I feel like I gotta talk louder when I do Yuri's voice, or else the mic's just not gonna pick it up. If anything, I'll just, like, do a voiceover. But I hope the mic picks it up. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yep, they have, like, a ton of desks to work with, so... Why is there a chair on that desk? What? What did I just say? I meant, why is there a chair in that closet? Ah, God. As they already mentioned, it had been widened. What? God. There's no had! Where'd I get had from? It's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh.
Da-na-na. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, revealing a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Yuri talks with her mouth full of, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Why? Why though? Like, why though? I don't know if I've ever instinctively done that, but I don't think I have. Does anyone actually do that? Please tell me if you've ever done that in the comments. Please. I would like to know if anyone's actually done that. Clearly someone had to have, but like, I don't know anyone who turns a cupcake to look for the best angle to take a bite. You know what? I'm just gonna move on. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. What? Yes! She did! Did Sayori not say that earlier? And Natsuki... is my character just stupid? Is he just stupid? Whatever. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Wait, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere? Or
made them for you or anything.
I hope that picked it up, but you know what? I don't want to say it again. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down on the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I've had sweet tea. I've never actually had normal tea though. I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
But that... You know... I'm not Monica.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
Your vice president over there kinda forced me to come over here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Okay.
Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into it, and if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
And I'm surprised there aren't any.
That's also not Monica. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. I can read. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Yep. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah! That did not sound like your voice, but you know what? Again, roll with it.
We'll do our best. You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. But two, maybe. I don't know about Sayori. Maybe that's why they were also delighted at the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Ugh! So, Master, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Whatever genre and math, that horror, I feel like that makes sense. Also, I have no idea. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she kept quiet. I've read a few Pokemon mangas before. I don't remember which ones though, but
Not much of a reader, I guess.
well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's mad smile. Mad smile, yep. I spoke about thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Honestly, I would too. What? Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. Why?
My favorites are usually novels that build deep that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I find my comfort in the world of video games, not people. I'm antisocial. I'm an introvert, alright? Give me a video game that seems somewhat interesting to me. I'll, beat it in a day or two. Maybe. Probably. Depends on the game.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immersed me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. I haven't even fully read The Silver Eyes, so can I really say that? At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'll listen.
listen.
Will I have anything to contribute to the conversation? No, but I'll listen.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. Yes, you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well,
You're a wimp and a scaredy cat. Ignore every horror video I've made up until this point. Don't go back. I stop. Don't you dare go back to those videos. Okay? Good. Good. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you choose just as cute as you are. Ishii!
I'm sorry, Natsuki. Yuri slut. Oh, slids! Slits? Stop. Huh? I'm gonna be looking at so many words in this. What the hell is this? Title? Titles? Titles, yes. Titles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I think that's impressive. I can't write for shit. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess that's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems. I don't know why my voice turned like this.
We all sit in silence for a moment, and then Monica comes up with the worst idea imaginable.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Master?
Monica smiles warmly, not warmingly, warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Barry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I hit the wrong button again. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. I'd be very concerned in the situation of everything. All four girls stare blank back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Master...
Well, I'm defenseless against these girls. I feel insanely bad in this situation. And I guess I would do what the main character does here. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Well, okay, I wouldn't word it like that. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up at me. Light up, not at me, but they light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks. Yes?
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Master, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I wouldn't look forward to that in the slightest. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Master, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Or might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I think I'll make these videos about an hour. This is a pretty long game. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, can't you, get, Monica to pop up? Because I know she's not here, but, I don't remember whose video it was, but, another girl, presumably Monica, jumped up with one of the words. Alright, cool. Infinite, what is pout? I know who's gonna jump with this one, I think. Oh, never mind. Alright. Email? Alright. Okay. Already not how I thought this was gonna go. Okay. Determination. You're filled with determination. Okay. Doki Doki. I'm just picking words. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Ambient. Tragedy. Extraordinary. Fantasy. Eternity. Death. Heartbeat. I don't know. Doki 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 Poetry Slam. How long do I have to listen to the poem music for that to unlock? Alright, cool, achievement unlocked. Haven't mentioned this yet. Gonna try to 100% the game. Gotta get 100%. Climax, yeah, that's a literature term. Imagination. Craft. Can you tell who's my favorite yet?
Hi again, Master. Glad to see he didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserved any slack. They already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, I didn't. And last year, too. I didn't either. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. What? Master always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work. Without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. So dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is always messy. It's so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
That's so.
My house almost caught on fire once. Twice, probably.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, come! You and Master can become good friends, too!
Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. Nothing really.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up for me. It's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
That's so?
Yeah, that won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I got a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Accidentally... it's not the right word. What? Sorry? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Honestly, I'd feel the same here. If someone gave me a book, I feel like... This might sound mean. I feel like I'm obligated to read it. Is that mean? No one's given me a book, so I haven't felt that way, but like, I don't like reading. But like, give me one of the FNAF books, or like, I guess one of the Hello Neighbor books too. I don't know. I like Hello Neighbor. Like, yeah, I'll probably read it. Oops. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Ew. Well, read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice an intense expression, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her book. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It's like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. That was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Totally. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. A very engaging and relatable story.
That's so. What's it about, anyway?
Well...
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. That why that's like that? I'm not gonna mention it here, but you know, something getting an update in March. That would make a lot of sense now that I think about it. Okay. Or just yeah.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by people who escaped from the human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Master?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants it to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up thinking something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book, and I put into my bag. Alright. Fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
You sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk up until you... I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page.
Here.
I'm probably not going to use any of these for a thumbnail, although they are really good art. It's the first episode, so like the title art or something, I don't know, a promotional bit of art will do. But this is amazing. Amazing art. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I don't know it's just like, I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. I turned at me.
You ready?
Huh?
Turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit... Blah. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Oh my god, look at her! Oh, so adorable!
Probably the least I can do. You've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri is no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. I don't know where I got to read from. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. How? My thumb gently letting go of the page. Letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. Might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? What does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Master, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing. Why did you think that? Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share poems. We share today's poems with each other. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. I would not have come up with that reasoning, I can tell you that much. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters at your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Yeah, I wouldn't agree to do something this embarrassing in my life. Jeez. Standing up, even in front of just 4 people, having to share something that I wrote. Ugh. And I have to, oh wait, actually, I don't have to read it. Oh, I wouldn't have to read it. Thank God. Could just give them the stupid poem and then just look away, do something else in the meantime. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook? What the hell is a composition? Composition notebook? Why are there, like, different types of notebooks? They're all the same thing. They all work the same way. It's a notebook. Oh, it's those notebooks. I didn't know they were called composition notebooks. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly. Oh my god. Reluctantly. reluctantly, comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Yeah, that wasn't my train of thought.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it.
I forgot about this. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can rake. I feel like the amount of shorts I can make. One video. Horses can rake. I wish I could draw so I could make an animation of horses raking. Try this again. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can rake. Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. How are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, that's totally what I got from that poem.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, cool. Who should I show my poem to next? I'll probably end the episode off after the poems. How long have I been? Almost an hour. Yeah, after the poem should be a good place to end it.
This is a good poem. That. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See, like I said before, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. It's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here, but then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I tried, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
I don't know why I have my hands, my left hand, on WASD. It's not like I can use those keys for anything. I guess it's just the instinctive gamer in me, ready at any moment to hit WASD to move around. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. God, I forgot about these poems. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No? Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
That was so quiet, I don't even know if the mic picked that up.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. It's bad to skip breakfast.
I don't eat breakfast. At all. I mean, occasionally I do.
I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah, let's just have the voice die at the end there. Yeah.
Next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Hi. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
I'm always listening. Yeah, okay. I won't take that as creepy or anything. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. I'll always be afraid to bring things up. If I ever need help, I won't ever ask for it.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Master. We're all a little embarrassed. Embarrassed! We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem off to Monica. That's just not even okay. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Master. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
Exactly.
Well, okay, nope. Never mind. Retract my statement. That way, it always counts when I put some effort. When I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Very challenging to write like that efficiently. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Sure, I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
How do people do that? Currently having struggles with the fact that I have to do speeches in my frickin' classes. One of my classes. You're told, sound confident, sound like you care about what you're talking about. One, I don't. Because typically, it's something I care about. At least 2 that I've done is based off of something that I care about. Connecting to something that I don't care about. And then others that I just don't care about. And how do you sound confident? I can't ever sound confident in these situations.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Aren't Monica's... Oh my... No, is this cursive? I don't even know. Aren't Monica's, poems, have, a meaning to them? Okay, a break the fourth wall. That's what I mean. Don't her poems break the fourth wall? Or am I just, misremembering? Well, hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, the spackle road broods, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. Too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was so deep. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. See, this sounds like a secret message. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. She's looking out, and he, in this case, me, on the other side of the screen, is looking in. Am I digging too much into this, or is this an actual thing? Because I remember something like this. I don't know if it was in a video I watched or something. But that's gotta be a secret message. Doesn't she tell me to save something at some point?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, and that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Was that the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. But I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit.
What's the definition of epiphany?
Epiphany. Manifestation of Christ to the gentle... what? A manifestation of a divine or supernatural being.
Something tells me your poem, was meant for, had a different meaning than what, the protagonist here is gonna think. An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kinda coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Yeah, these tips have like a secret meaning to it as well. Secret. Quote unquote.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a piece of paper and tidy it up later.
Yeah. I think I did that for my first F&F cover. Luckily that story's not out. And it's lost as well, but like, yeah, that was really fixated on a specific point.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, who should I show my poem to next? Not like I only have a single option. Ah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Wanna hate me?
Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
God damn it. Hard to do voices when you have the need to cough to clear your throat. That was worded so... I could have just said hard to do voices when you need to clear your throat. Whatever.
Just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers, they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Is that what my story's gonna feel like? Probably? I don't know. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. Probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback.
Did they? I guess Monica did. Did she? I don't remember.
Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How? Wasn't like I was talking to her a while ago or anything.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri apologizes to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Probably. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, dear lord. Oh, God. Why did they teach cursive in, like, elementary? Nobody I know writes in cursive. Does anybody write in cursive? Why was cursive a thing that was taught in elementary school? I couldn't even, like, read freaking cursive, let alone I forget how to even write in cursive anymore. I know the entire thing is you're not supposed to, like, pick up your pencil, you know, like, you're supposed to have your pencil on the piece of paper at all times when writing a word, but, like, why? Why is cursive a thing that needed to be taught? Why is cursive a thing that, like, needed to be learned? Why was it a thing? Why was it made in the first place? Like, nobody uses it. Why was cursive taught? Next students to the past? Because it was historically associated with good character and virtue. Cursive is useless! Why was cursive dropped? Was it dropped out of school? Was it actually? The decision to exclude cursive was also based on the feedback from teachers. According to one of the things we heard from teachers around the country, in some cases, obviously not all, was that sometimes cursive writing takes an enormous amount of instructional time. Thank God. I really hope kids aren't learning cursive anymore, because, like, they're not gonna use it. They're never gonna use it. I don't think I know a single person who uses cursive. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue. That's a Pokemon character. Hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but leaving in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back. That's not gonna get any easier to read. Don't we do poems like 3 times total? You don't have terrible handwriting. It's just, cursive is just a terrible form of writing.
I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
That's because cursive sucks! Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's something people really think. Do people think handwriting is pretty? My handwriting is complete garbage, I know that, but like... People actually think handwriting is pretty? I don't know.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Please just don't, because it's gonna take me even longer to read. Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you in a ghost fury?
Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Master.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
A lot more solemn. Solemn? Putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too.
If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it.
I feel like I just went 30 entire minutes. Almost.
I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Master.
Me too. Phew! That's where we're gonna end it off! Right there. Right there. Hope you guys did enjoy. I know, I'm sorry if you don't like reading, but that's this game. It's a graphic novel? That's the term, right? So yeah, that's the first episode of that's Doki Doki Literature Club. Episode 1. I don't know how much content is in DDLC Plus. So I don't know how many episodes there are gonna be. Probably more than 3. So more than Tattletale. But hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment down below your favorite character. Your favorite Doki. And Sayori, Monika, Yuri, or Natsuki, and why? Why? I hate I hate that I'm doing this because I hate when like school you always get like you always have to answer a question and then it's like and why and like explain and like just ends like you have the question which like as you read it is like okay yeah that's easy to answer and then you have the and why at the end it's like okay really but you know just give me like traits or something of the characters that you like about them or something. I don't know, dude. Just what's your favorite character? What's your favorite Doki and why? And a simple explanation as to why they are. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell for any future Doki Doki Literature Club Plus videos or any future videos in general. I will see you guys next time. See you later, Peaches, Pikachu's, and Raichu. What is this? What? Wait, what? Hold on, what? Hi, again. Um, I knew there was like, I knew, the whole file system thing from the original DDLC was changed, but I didn't know this would happen. I literally just clicked, like, would you like to exit DDLC and go to the desktop? And I'm like, I hit yeah, thinking it's gonna close the game, but I didn't think it'd do this. Guess it's to boot up the game, side story the files. Double click. Okay. Characters. Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. I know what happens if you close those. Poem words. Sayori's winning words. Natsuki's words. Yuri's words. I swear you could get like Monica jumping up. Rips. Like this is okay. Um Mail? The hell is mail? Pictures? Oh, I got my thumbnail. Thanks, game. I got my thumbnail. Oh, I can set these as my wallpaper. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, Sayori's first poem, Natsuki's first poem, Yuri's first poem, Monika's first. Oh, acquisition producer procedure. Write a poem for Yuri. Oh, this is cool. A concept sketch from from the complete. Okay. Reading stuff. This is amazing. It's not okay. Concept sketch of the complete cast drawn by David Ethelyn. Artwork by Sachi to celebrate Halloween 2019. Oh, oh, this is how you get it. Select the word horror during the poem game. Review the file poem words.txt for any anomalies. Wait, anomalies? Select the word Doki Doki during the poem game. Okay, cool. Oh my god, there's a lot that I can get. I don't. Did I say this before? I'm gonna 100% the game. This series is a 100% series. This is gonna be a lot. Alright. Music. Doki Doki Literature Club. OAU Sayori? Dreams of Love and Literature. Okay, everyone, play with me. Candy Hearts, Dear Sunshine. Create a playlist? Okay. Are these side stories? Trust? Part 1 and Part 2? The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Huh. Should I do this after the game or like in between episodes? Not like on my own time. I mean like in between main game episodes. Um, it is actually 1:05 a.m. Hmm. Well, uh, yeah, that's data collected 11%. What? Okay, Eternal? No, an insecure directory? Just scratch this. Do not use it. This has to be like some kind of code. there, there is no way this is not some kind of 3-digit code. There's no. This is some kind of freaking code. Okay. Meeting notes 1. Updated development timeline. New test cases for new generic model. This is cool. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client system. Okay. God, did not expect that. Okay. I was just trying to close the game. Alright, well. Yeah. I I guess that's it. Can I hold on? No, it's pictures. Error? Yo! Can I close this? Oh, I can't close this. No! My opportunity for a good thumb damn it! Alright, I'll figure out some way to get a thumbnail out of this. This is gonna be the thumbnail for this video, I swear to god. This right here. Oh! I got it! 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 Oh crap, wait, okay. Try this again. Oh god. Okay. Damn it. Okay. This is gonna be tougher. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I need a different way of screenshotting and I don't know how. I'm gonna do this off camera though. I this will be the thumbnail, I swear to god. Anyway, um did not expect this. But yeah, alright. I'm not gonna do the outro again because I already did that. Bye.